obviously going up against a conference opponent is always huge, but with Memphis especially, how did you feel out there on the floor? And just what was it like going up against them here in front of such a great home crowd?
I feel like every other game, honestly, we don't really hang our heads or get too amped up over one team. We try to treat everybody the same. At the end of the day, we want to get a win, so it doesn't matter who it is in front of us. We're going to treat them like their opposition, so it doesn't really matter. But we was excited to play together, get another chance to go out here and show our talents and play as a team.
Dillon, late in the second half, you grab a offensive rebound, shot clock's winding down. It didn't look like you wanted to shoot the ball. I saw Mike Gray just kind of give you the go-ahead, and it didn't even look like you saw the basket for more than just like a second. Can you just walk us through that?
I saw the shot clock winding down, and I know that we got great offensive rebounders. I was like, just put it up, and I just hit my follow there.
And then I guess watch it go through the net. Can you just kind of describe what you're thinking about?
I was like, oh, that's a good shot.
Kenyon, there's 2 games in a row Wichita State's come out and led by double digits in the first half. What's going on with throwing the first punch?
I mean, we make that an emphasis every time we come out. If we're the most physical team, we're gonna come out with the dub. I feel like every time we're gonna have a good chance at it. So, and I feel like when we're not physical, it's really hard for us to win. So we just make that an point of emphasis as being physical.
On the same point there, all of the losses basically have come with you guys go on a big run, they go on a bigger run, kind of the big runs one way or another. How did it feel or was there a point of emphasis that you guys go on the big one early to hold on to it the rest of the way?
I mean, over the course of the season, man, we learn. So we're just learning how to keep a lead. We understand that if we stay physical, we can't let our foot off the gas, like even when we're up. So we're learning. Like I'll just say, we're just learning.
And then since Dillon's been inserted in the starting lineup, how has it been just watching him grow each game?
I mean, he was always ready for this moment. I mean, I heard him in the interview one time talking about he was always ready for this opportunity. I always seen him in the gym, always ready, and I always talked to him like, stay ready, like your opportunity's always gonna come. And I knew he's gonna show up for it, and he's doing it right now.
And then how rewarding is it to see a younger player like him just kind of step up like that?
Oh, you always love it, man. Seeing him in the gym every day, putting in the time, have a couple of bad practices, a couple of good ones, but always staying level-headed. I seen him put in the work all the time, so I always knew the work was gonna show, and it is.
Did you see Mills in that timeout in the first half? You guys were up by 20. He's like fist pumping, like it looked like that was like as emotional as he gets. Like, does that fire you guys up when you see him fired up?
I actually did not see that,
oh, really?
But I mean, Coach Mills do get up. When he gets hyped, that means we're doing a good job. So.
Dillon, did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does that kind of get you guys fired up too?
Yeah, of course. When you see a coach, that him, and everybody else is just him with him. So.
Dillon, just for you, how do you feel like you've grown into this role on this team, and how do you feel like you're contributing?
I'm just going out there and playing my hardest and playing the game that I practice every day. So, they give me the opportunity, I'm going to take full advantage of it.
Karon, you guys have had, some big wins like UAB and then, the loss to follow and stuff like that. This is the first time you've won 3 in a row in conference play. Does it feel like there is, the momentum stacking from the past 2 wins?
Definitely the momentum stacking. Right now, we're just very proud of our success and how our growth is going. We come in changing our areas that we have. We'll go up 15 and lose a lead and then lose a game. So definitely coming in here, changing and making improvements on our mistakes is definitely a big thing.
Kenyon, how did it feel just to have the fans show up today, even with the snow outside? I know it was dollar dogs too. They were hyped about that. Can you speak to the fan atmosphere and just seeing all them out there?
I loved it. I was a little nervous about, hey man, this is pretty good team coming in. I would love to have the crowd. I saw the snow. I was like, I understand. But on the way here, I saw the fans walking in. I was like, okay, man, we got some really supportive fans. So it was really excited. Especially playing, because we on that Christmas break. So now the students being back, I feel like we stacked 2 games in a row. We had a pretty good outing with the fans. So it's good to see them come out.
Karon, just I know you guys really emphasize like first to the floor, those hustle plays. That one by Dillon, just how important is that, and just tell me like how important that is inside the program, plays like that.
The extra effort is definitely important. For one, it kills their momentum and it helps us. It gets us amped up. You see everybody's willing to do the little things, get gritty and get on the floor to get everything loose ball. So definitely good to see that everybody's willing to give it all and put it out there.
Kenny, talking about the offense today, it kind of felt like the Loyola game back earlier in the season. I felt like everything was kind of going right for you guys. Does it feel like this is what it's supposed to look like out on the court? There's struggles every now and then, but is this what the product should look like?
I feel like we still got a long way to go, a lot of learning. We're stacking wins, but at the end of the day, hey, this is a hard conference, so we got another game coming up not far from here. We got to get back home, recover, and get ready. But, you know, you want to get better. You know, the first couple games, we came out hot. Teams started scouting on us, and we just got to keep figuring it out. Teams are going to throw in different schemes to stop us. We got to make sure we keep learning, keep getting better in all areas.
And Karon, obviously, like you're like the defensive leader on this team. Dillon's growth specifically on defense. How proud are you of just like the stuff that he's doing? It seems like he's really progressing on that end of the floor. Just what are you seeing on the floor? And when you guys watch tape, just like how much has he grown on that side too?
I'm definitely very proud of Dillon. Just seeing his growth and then him just taking the time. God's playing, he knows that when his time to be called, them to be called, he's go in, step up, give it his all, and he definitely coming in and prospering. So he's being very disciplined. Before you'll see him jump, be the first one to jump, catch that foul. So now staying on the floor, being the second jump, and really staying in front of people, which is really good.
Kenyon, Memphis pressure defense, really physical. What's the key to handling that?
Attacking it. You know, you gotta always attack it. You know, you gotta attack force with force, and I feel like we did that. And you know, you can't overthink. To make the right play when teams are aggressive like that, it's gonna be a lot of open plays. You gotta keep moving the ball, keep them in scrambling, and I feel like we did that.
Karon, you know, you guys have won games when, you know, Kenyon scores 30 points like the North Texas game. You know, to be able to go out and win a game like tonight, where it's more of a group effort. You know, what goes into that preparation?
Same thing like always, practice-wise, just trusting our teammates. We know sometimes they're going to try to face guard KG and try to get him out to play. Somebody else got to go up and help the team. And today, everybody was being productive on the court, so it was definitely a big thing. Seeing Will put people in the rim, Dillon dunking the ball, making threes. You got Dre making layups. Everybody's just putting the input, which is really, really good.
Kenyon, now that we're at the, into January and there's film on tape and everything like that, do you feel like there is, a different shift of how you've approached games than you did back in, December?
And I feel like with us, I mean, the main focus we always talked about, was just being physical. So, on tape, I feel like when we win games, we're being the most physical team. I feel like that's all we try to preach is being physical, being smart, but being physical all the times.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you.